2, 1. Welcome, lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or their characters. You earn fate chips by following, hosting, submitting NPCs, or sometimes just giving out randomly through the chat through the duration of the game. You can use those fate chips to heal characters, adjust their next skill checks, force them to say silly lines, drop random objects, and then reward or punish them by affecting their experience points. This stream is completely free to all viewers, but if you feel inclined to tip, we've decided that all the profit will be donated to the Endometriosis Foundation of America. And tonight we're playing Rifts by Palladium Books. And if you're unfamiliar with Rifts, it's a futuristic version of Earth where war and natural disasters devastated the Earth's population. Then magic ley lines that crisscross the Earth ripped open rifts in other dimensions in time and space, allowing all manner of creatures and beings to repopulate the planet. Tonight we are joined by Adam playing Billy Wildstar, the Human Ranger.
And he is pissed off. Look at that.
He's having some light technical difficulties, but this is his typical look anyway, so.
It's actually an improvement if you ask me.
Then we've got Armand playing the Dwyer, the human ley line walker. We have Ryan playing the hype wildcard Patterson, Larmac bounty hunter. And Chris playing Rungus, the Blue Sea Water Warlock. And Kim will not be joining us via video, but she's going to be in communication with me about what she's going to be doing. So
she's in our hearts.
Driscoll is with us. Dr.
Driscoll is always with us.
Yes, he is.
Watching.
So, where we left off. Let's talk about that for a minute. So, when last session, you guys started the race. You guys placed your bets. Viewers placed their bets. And
I have those written down.
Awesome.
Thank God, because I couldn't find a pen or paper last time.
I tabulated all those. Those are all of your votes. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
If your name's not on there and you want to put a bet in, you still have till this next turn around the around the bend.
If you can read hieroglyphics, you too can decipher what the fuck this means. I'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm sure.
So, we got off to a slow start. As you guys discovered, you don't know how to ride exotic animals. So,
Who would have thought?
The Red Hot Poker is probably chuckling to himself in the stands as he's witnessing what's going on. However, you guys have used your resources to do what you could to sabotage some of the other racers. Billy even sacrificed himself to take somebody out. So you've actually taken out the number 1 and number 2 choice to win the race.
Yeah. Just love the rest of us. We got it.
So, at this point, we have Rungus in the lead. He has passed the first obstacle, which is a jump.
I'm in the lead?
You are in the lead.
Remember that. That's amazing. That's because of all the support I got from the chat last stream.
That's right.
Fine.
And patience. He had lots of patience.
And patience. Yes, I did have patience. And I was also kind to my mount.
He
I
was.
was going to say, I vaguely recall you just sitting down next to your mount, like, trying to figure out why it wouldn't go.
They had
we had a conversation.
Yeah, they had conversations
Yes,
about the best strategy. Second place is Samson. Third place is actually Dwyer. Followed very closely behind by Tarek. Then we've got Katarina pulling in 5th. Followed very closely by Rog on the chicken. And then Hype after that. Followed very closely by Roland, Allison the Stranger, and Beaufret Grimspine. And then coming up in the rear, they've got Grix, Chombo, and Nigel. So we are going to start with Hype is the first racer on the list.
Okay.
Do you need me to point to where you are?
No.
You can actually see it pretty good on the screen there right now. You're right in front of Allison the Stranger.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to use my electro stun rod on my own chicken.
Okay.
In an attempt to motivate him to move faster.
That is a good motivation.
All right.
One second.
While we're waiting on him, do you guys want to give out like 200 fate chips to everybody who started with us?
Ooh.
Got it.
I want to do 100. You do the other 100.
Oh, well, here. I'll take away 100.
And then give 200. That's very godlike of you.
There we go.
One
See?
hand.
He giveth and taketh away.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm an accountant. I know all about making things balance. You know, my 100 cancels out your 100. It's all good.
like that.
Yeah.
It's like an ethics professor does that too, right?
Yeah. It's very ethical.
Yes, I guess I'll roll the hit.
Justice for Chombo. I love it.
Yep. Chombo. Kill Chombo. Go.
D20.
Two.
2 is good, right?
2 is terrible for this.
Bad.
It's not the worst, but it's pretty close.
No. One is the loneliest.
So, okay. What happened?
So, you try to get your rod out to, prod your beast a little bit, and you slightly misjudge and don't actually tap him. You just hit the buzzer and it goes off.
All right. Well, then I'll attempt to move with them.
Sounds like a good plan.
So, what are we rolling for that? D100?
Yes. And you need 30 or below. 95.
Awesome.
So, that brings us to Rungus.
All right. Well, Brungus is going to roll to run. He doesn't have any actions to do. Unless I can somehow, hype up my mount. Encourage him strongly with my words.
Ooh,
You
we
can.
got a redemption for a glitch on Rungus.
There's a what?
There's a glitch on you, Rungus, just so you
Pretty
know.
sure if someone buys a glitch from the stream store, essentially anything that I'm doing or using can glitch.
Correct.
Right,
It's technological things.
Okay, cool.
So.
Thanks, Good Devil. Keep that in mind as I'm making my decision here.
So
Which is good. I'm not really. I was planning to use my words anyway.
So just as a reminder, you can either you can either roll to see if you can move first, and if you want to, if you're successful, you can sprint and use your entire turn to move twice the space. But if you use an action, then
I can't do that.
Then you
right.
can't do
okay.
it.
Right. I forgot about that. Yes, I want to continue to sprint if I can. So that's.
I mean, sorry. If you use an action, you can move, but you can only move at half the space.
Got it. All right. So D100, and I gotta get below 30. I think we just.
Actually, you still have a skill bonus left over from last time.
I'm at 32.
So You have an extra bonus of 25 if you need it.
Bonus of 25 on top.
Yep.
All right. Hang on. What is? Sorry. What skill am I checking for here? This is speed or what? What am I? How is it? Where's the 30 coming from?
It's just the skill check. It's I assigned a skill percentage to you guys for being non-proficient at riding exotic animals.
Oh, okay. So it's just a standard 30. Sorry about that. Okay. So fair enough. All right. Then I get the 2 plus 2. You said, or is it plus 25? You said. If I want
It's
to use
plus
it.
25 if you want to
Right.
use it.
Okay. So it's not. There's no standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So that's 18.
All right.
That's
So
good.
you got.
Right. So I'm gonna fly like the wind here.
All right. You are. So
My thing has wings, right? So it probably would move like
no,
this.
they don't have wings
Wing.
actually.
Okay, so I'll be its wings as we run along the way.
All right.
Do this.
I pictured just like big chocobos, and that's not because I've recently been playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's what I'm imagining as well in my head. I have to sneeze. I don't know. Hang on.
It's coming on the first corner. And you know what's funny is I actually bought They didn't come in time, but I bought little miniatures that look like little chocobos.
Ooh.
That's cool.
So maybe down the road we'll have a rematch. All right. That brings us to Dwyer.
All right. Well, I've got some things to do. Let's see. I want to cause some chaos.
Makes sense.
Shenanigans indeed. So, when we helped that little dude with Driscoll's underpants, his underwear, I got a new spell. That spell is called Dominate, and I want to use it.
Ooh.
All right. Do you
Like,
have the PPE for it?
I have plenty of PPE
Fantastic.
stored up. It only costs 10.
Okay.
The devil just gave a skill bonus to Dwyer
Oh,
in the chat.
I love it. Thank you. That's perfect.
You got time, Daddy. So what is the skill bonus do?
All right. So with domination, or I am able to pretty much take over somebody's mind and make them do whatever I want them to do. And they have but one goal, and that goal is to do what I want them to do.
I think my
want...
OBS just crashed. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay. We'll save this. Table it.
Yeah, I don't want you to get too
There's
far.
table right here. No. Hey, and this is for the YouTube audience, guys. This is just for you.
Oh,
Right
special content. Exciting.
Yeah. The stream people don't get this. Oh,
All right, we're back.
They're back.
Hey.
All right, so let's hear that.
Good devil.
Let's hear that description again.
All right. So, I wish to use domination. So, the idea behind domination is I take control of someone's mind. The book classifies them as a victim, and I kind of like that.
Well, this
So, I want to take control of one of these big guys here in the center. Who is that person who's right next to Katarina?
What's the range on your domination?
I'm pointing. Oh shoot. Never mind. That's within 4 feet. Oh, there's someone right behind me, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Tarek is right behind you.
I want to reach behind me and I want to just grab him so I can. You know, I don't even need to touch him. I just want to look at him.
Give him a dominating
and
look.
I want to make him turn around. I want to dominate him to make him turn around and run head first directly into the middle of the pack like he is a bowling ball and they are pins.
All right.
Avoiding my teammates if possible.
All right. So there should be a saving throw, I believe, for that then, since you don't need contact.
It says here saving throw standard.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
Well, let's see. 18. I'm pretty sure that's actually going to resist. Let me get my cheat sheet out real quick just to make sure.
Oh. You.
Yep, standard is 12 or better, so. All right, so, let's see here. Yep, so you turn around, you give him this domineering look, and he looks at you for a second with his weird looking helmet. He's got like a flat looking, almost like a knight helmet, but with like smaller slits and a flatter head. You can tell he's probably some kind of DB underneath of that helmet, the way his head's shaped. And you see like a flash of light in the eye holes, and his head shrugs, and he just keeps coming.
Come on, man.
You nailed it.
Headache. Yeah, I nailed it. I nailed it.
Didn't work
Perfect.
out.
10 out of 10.
All right, you gonna attempt to move?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And get away from this nonsense.
All right, roll your skill check.
Oh, I did not mean to roll 15 of them. Hold on. That's from when I was playing around at the beginning. Here's just one. Can you just roll one? What are you doing? There we go. I rolled a 34.
Okay, so you have that skill bonus.
Not good
If you
enough.
use the skill bonus,
Ooh.
you can get over the jump.
Let's jump.
All right.
Cue Super Mario Brothers sound effect. Ba-ding.
We don't have the rights.
You don't have the right.
What is that? Tommy Lee Jones? Pretty good.
Guys, this is how you get shadow banned from Twitch, violating Nintendo's intellectual property rights.
Maybe.
They've actually come around a lot in the
Chris,
past.
what are you wearing? Oh my gosh, cover that logo.
What? Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me.
That's it. Now Disney owns the stream.
Yep. They get all proceeds.
They own you now.
All right. So Katarina attempts to get her mountain moving, and it is a fail.
I'm glad she's not here to see this.
And we talked about a strategy.
Oh, wait.
It's all falling apart. I like how no, I don't want to metagame too much, but I just God. I love how the strategy was to make Katarina win, and this is where she is.
She's got 10% or 15% higher percentage than you guys do. Chance of getting. I'm just rolling very poorly.
That's it. We're gonna blame the Dungeon Daddy for this.
Everything is the Dungeon Daddy's fault. That's the name of the game.
Bob Iger.
All right.
On your doorstep.
Kim just said, "I am here to see this."
She's watching.
What?
She's watching from 2 minutes in the past.
All right.
Oh, Driscoll redeemed an object.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
For Rungus. Right. The random Dr. Iskall wondrous item. This is wonderful.
Let me finish this, and we will
never turn out.
We'll see what that is. All right. So, get that out of there. So, let's just roll this rope. 16. I don't think. Nope. So you see, she doesn't start moving, but she looks over at the chicken rider and kind of gives him this weird glare. But it doesn't seem to do anything. So, let's check the wondrous item list. I knew there was something I forgot to pull up. And we'll see how interesting this gets. Alright. Did you redeem that for a person or for Rungus? Alright.
It was. It looks like it's for Rungus.
The object, it was just
Mhm.
for me.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
says object Rungus.
Random Dr. Easkell. Wondrous item.
Alright.
I like that they're
Wondrous
wondrous
is
and
used
random.
very, very loosely. Wondrous is
Liberally. Super. Yeah. Those are your ideas. You guys came up with that. That was cool.
That's a great idea too. It can lead to like the most uncomfortable 60 seconds of Twitch ever.
Is that what it feels? That's interesting. I'm intrigued.
No, it's because I know how it makes you feel.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable.
I don't know. I really like the last 60 seconds before somebody realizes they're about to be lifetime banned from Twitch.
Alright. So, Rungus, as you are getting ready to pass the turn, you have lots of fans who are huge fans of the underdogs. And
Oh, awesome.
and as everybody's cheering in the audience as you're getting ready to make your pass, somebody has thrown this hat that seems to be breezing right by in your path if you wish to attempt to grab it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do this and grab the hat
All right.
and then shake it towards the crowd cheering for me.
Roll me a d20 to make sure you can grab the hat.
On D20. I wonder if I can. Whatever. I'm wondering. I feel like every time I get to roll, I should look at this spreadsheet to figure out, can I get a bonus? Can I do something awesome? Use one of these skills that I have invested
You've got
in.
skills.
18's good, right?
18 is good, yes. So you don't need any skills. You're able to snatch that hat right out of the air. And you start flailing it around, and the crowd's going wild. And some of them even start chanting, Rungus, Rungus, Rungus.
Meanwhile, I'm going. He's not even that good.
Yeah, nobody's chanting that. Nobody's chanting that.
It's probably a magic.
It may or may not be in
I'm
his
like
head.
equally loud. Me trying to just go Dwyer, Dwyer. Everyone's doing it. Shut up.
I see Boo Rungus.
I'm getting booed in the chat. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a very silent minority that's booing in the chat. Really.
That's rude.
That is one person. That's a minority.
I didn't technically silent.
I don't know if Good Devil is a minority or not.
I wasn't talking like that.
Oh yeah, no, you said there's one. Maybe he is. I don't know.
Maybe, who knows? Oh, what's happening right now?
So
Where we at?
Rog started to make a sprint for it.
I'm gonna give 8 fate chips to everyone that boos Rungus.
Nigel. Is that
Ooh,
like
that's exciting.
a reverse charge?
Yeah, I guess so. No, I like it. It's inspiring. I mean, if people are upset about it, they're still looking. They're looking, shaking their fists, directing all their energy to fuel Rungus and his success in this race. I'm gonna get like a billion million space credits if I get this, right?
Yeah. But it's just regular credits. You're not in space.
If I'm in space,
Space
then they are
bucks.
definitely space
Yes.
credits.
Yeah, anything
like
could be
space
space
bucks.
something if you try. In space.
And you put yourself, yeah, right. Yeah. I I generally agree with that. There we
Oh,
go. Good double.
put that thing down, man. Come on, just put it down.
All right, Samson has
I think
passed
I got that right.
Rungus.
Yeah, I did. Okay, good.
His mount has taken a huge leap.
I'm gonna nod. Can I nod as he goes by?
Yes. So as they're chanting your name
Nod.
and you're waving your hat, you watch this guy breeze right past you. Just a little bit. You're on the inside track though, so you could.
Yeah, I wrap my hat actually as he passes by. You know,
What?
in a polite manner.
I wouldn't touch that hat.
For his, I'm already holding it.
The damage is done.
The damage is done, so it might as well be polite.
And it looks like a wizard hat.
Cheer his good sportsmanship. Oh, my hat's a wizard.
It's a wizard hat.
That sounds very good for me. I'm excited.
And it's blue.
Actually, I'm just gonna keep it.
It's blue, just
nod.
like
I like
your,
the nodding thing. So.
just like you are.
Oh, that's so good. We match.
Oh, that's okay.
All right, Billy. Billy had something he wanted to do.
I would like to take out my pocket mirror and see if I can blind the whoever the leading opponent's horse is, or whatever you want to call them, chocobos.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
probably he's going to be on the opposite side of where you are. So you could kind of like spend an action, or spend your round to get over closer to him, or you could get one of the guys that are in the cluster back here in the back.
I'll spend a turn to get a little bit
Okay.
closer.
I kind of wish for Billy we at least had like the Conan O'Brien thing where it's just picture of Billy, but the mouth is still video.
That'd be
That
great.
stuff creeps me out, man.
That would be great.
It's like I think it's too much of like annoying orange flashbacks.
Yeah.
Conan
the
did
orange.
it first.
Oh my god. Really? Did he?
Oh my gosh, like 20 years.
I feel like I do remember him seeing similar bits or recurring
He was like,
bits.
he was
he's
doing
like
that with like Bill Clinton.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think Arnold was another one he had on a lot doing that. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Very
All right, hype. We're back to you, sir.
What's preventing me from jumping down?
Only that you would have to get back on like by like the next round or whatever. They would disqualify you if you just tried to run without your mount, basically.
No, but I mean like take my mount and jump down onto because aren't we on an overpass?
Yep. Oh, you mean to circumvent the race?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they would disqualify you for that because it's basically discrediting
fine.
what the
All right,
intention is.
I'm gonna set my stun blaster to medium because I need to make up for some ground. People are getting away with this. I gotta get out there. Hold on. Let me just check and make sure there are no skill up redemptions for me right now.
Still got the one for Rungus.
No.
No, guess not. Okay, seeing none.
Okay.
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get my mount again with my little cattle prod guy, but set to medium this time. I really want to get this guy going. So I will attempt to do something with a D20 this time. All right, here we go. Eight.
8 is good enough. You're able to
Thank you.
give a little gentle zap to
This was a moderate zap.
yeah, moderate zap to your mount. And you're gonna roll your D100 for movement.
78.
78. So it's not enough to get you anything to get that thing moving. So You're gonna be.
Yeah. All right. Well, so wake me up when it's my turn again.
All right.
Life was simpler back in the flaming rope of justice days.
Wake them up before
Yeah.
you go.
Rungus.
I mean, Adam's got a strategy. He could just watch at least. He's probably. I'm surprised he's not getting like food and stuff on his turn. Can he be? I'm surprised there's no like vendors around selling food to these patrons. Anyway, sorry.
If there's a vendor on this track, I want to stop and get a hot dog.
Not
or
on the
something.
track, you know. But I mean, he should be off the
I'm
track
not sure
by
where
now,
you're going
right?
with that.
Redeem skill drop on Rungus. Thanks,
So-
to Devil.
Well. So.
Nice. Okay.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Gonna roll that running thing again, but now with that skill. But I can use the skill bonus from last time.
I know
right?
you just dropped it. So it's basically a way to cancel.
Well, I haven't
it,
used
so
it.
you're just back to
Yeah,
normal.
yeah. If I want to. Right. I rolled a 74, which is way too. 25 won't help me. So it's really what a 95
Yeah.
because of that skill drop. Thanks, you devil. You made a bad situation worse.
I would argue he made a okay situation even better.
And what are you doing with your hat, by the way? You still waving it around?
It's on my
It's
head.
on your head?
No, it's on my head. Yeah.
Okay.
I put it on my head and nodded as the next competitor passed me in the
So
race.
as you put this
What's up,
hat
man?
on your head, it actually disappears. You still feel it. You
No.
still feel it being there, but for all intents and purposes, it's invisible.
An invisible hat, you say?
It was a very big brim. All right. Well, that's interesting. Can I take it off?
No, no, you cannot.
It's stuck on my
It is
head.
stuck on your head, but nobody can see it but you.
Oh, that's beautiful. What a genius idea. All right. It's my turn. I failed to
Yep.
run. I'm going to maybe be perplexed by this thing trying to rip it off my head because it's adhered there, and that would be, cause for a startle for anybody. And I would lose my balance and start to fall off my mount, and he, has to catch me, so he spins out of control just enough that he's standing exactly where he is, right?
If you want to go that route,
Does that make sense?
let's see here. Roll me a
What am I rolling
D100.
for? All right.
It's never good if you have to ask, "What am I rolling for?"
Yeah. What is that? 41 is great, right? I can use my bonus now if I
Sure.
want. Will it help me?
Potentially. What'd you get? 41?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
pretty
you're
good.
okay. So you wobble a little bit like you're about to fall off of your mount, but you manage to hold on through all of that.
Nice.
All right, Dwyer.
Am I within 4 feet of some other sucker? I can try this again.
So neither you or Tarek has. Oh, wait, no, you moved. No, actually, you're not. You put the distance between you and Tarek.
Hmm.
It's Tariq.
If I move, would I be close enough to somebody?
If you were to sprint, you could get close enough to Samson, probably,
Well, that doesn't help.
but you wouldn't be able to do anything this action to him.
Right, right. All right. Agent of Chaos, here we go. I'm going to roll to move. I did not.
You did not. Okay.
No.
All right. So, any other action you want to try to make?
I guess not. Well, you know what? 20 feet. Am I within 20 feet of somebody?
No. You're
Okay, then no.
you're about 60 feet away from. Well, no, yeah, you're about 50 feet away.
I start using every obscenity that I know directly at my mount.
Is that how that spell works? You just curse at things?
Yeah, it's great. I curse at things until they do what I want them to. I think it's called the
Right.
Sailor.
There you go.
So what are you doing? I'm sorry.
Kind of like a sailor does.
What are you gonna do?
Who,
Yeah.
me? No, nothing. Like, there's nothing I can do. There's stuff I could do, but I don't want to cause too much damage.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go for Katarina next. Mm. All right. She gets some movement. So she works her way around these guys, closing in on the small fire that Dwyer created last time. And that's going to bring us to some of the NPCs. Rungus, you notice a humming sound coming from your pack.
Good. For my
Yeah.
pack. Uh-oh. Or look in my pack. In my pack, I have anything that hums.
We'll get to
No,
that in a
no, I
minute.
do not have anything that hums, unless it's the kazoo of duck summing. Do I? I believe I still have that. Didn't I pick that up?
Yeah, we'll still have that.
Pretty sure.
Oh God, if it's the kazoo, we're all dead.
I know. It's far too narrow a space here. All right. So that's not it, right? The humming sound.
We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's going to be revealed. So I noticed the humming. Good.
All right. Chombo's fear has finally subsided and has decided to rejoin the race.
He is the people's champion, isn't he? What they
I think
decided
he's
on.
the current people's champion.
Uchambo?
Yeah.
I believe so. It's strongly appreciated by the chat. At least he was.
Hey, that was a week ago. Things can
Yeah,
change.
they got really upset at me when I made him a scared and turned around and ran away. But I'm telling you, man, Chombo, he has my vote.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Did you bet money on him?
No.
Oh, it isn't. Your vote doesn't mean anything. The Chombo.
No. I put credits
Hail
on
Chombo.
Katarina.
Oh right, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that now.
Your credits actually, not even mine.
Oh right, yeah. I didn't bet, so I decided that I would just see what happened. I didn't like the odds, honestly.
So, the three chicken riders have all made a strong advancement this round, as well as Beaufrat Grimspine made a big burst. And you know that his beast is particularly fast, so he made a big jump to catch up to everybody. After also having been feared and had to run away for a brief period of time. Or at least his animal, anyway, not him. That's going to bring us back to Billy. Billy, you are now you basically worked your way over to where that first or the second bend is, so you are able to use your mirror to attempt to shine light in
Blind.
Samson's eyes. It's an easy enough task to do, so you don't need to roll for it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to roll his ability to kind of get his face out of it, you know, which he fails. And nobody notices you doing this, so you're able to get away with it.
Excellent.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a penalty on his next skill roll with a chance of higher chance of a critical. All right. That's going to bring us around to hype. Hype, you got to move sometime, Patterson.
Has a nice ring to it, actually.
Yeah, if you ever get back in the ring, you know, you might want to think about that as your new
Rolling to hit with
entrance.
my cattle prod. 9.
Success.
Rolling to move. 88. Next.
Brutal,
All right.
man.
You might have to pull a Billy and just take out as many as you can on your way out.
Before they're too far away. Can you
Did you
jump
sneak
over the?
did you sneak a grenade?
He's not
I have
he's
grenades.
not too far out of it yet. So,
Oh, Atlas got you
skill bonus.
a skill bonus. A little too late.
Will it be enough to help it?
That's okay. I'll use it next
Still
time.
his
I
turn.
bet it's
No,
not.
it wouldn't have been
Yeah, it
enough
wouldn't have been
to
enough to help this time
I
anyway.
don't
Alright.
think. Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. So,
What does skill bonus move the target by?
25%.
25, I believe.
So, pretty substantially.
Only 3 more, and I guaranteed to move next round.
You guys can do it.
Can you use them back to back like that?
Sure. Once they're yours, they're yours.
Hold on to them for as long as you can. Hype.
All right. So, Rungus, as I mentioned, your the whining was coming from your backpack. But as you turn your head to kind of see like what it might be, you can actually tell it's coming from your trident again. It sounds like it's
Uh-oh.
powering up.
Oh wait, but it's broken. That's not good. Okay. All right. So is it my turn now?
It is your turn, and there's another.
Okay. So it will take an action to remove my trident from my bag, right?
Okay.
It will it take an action to do that, or
Yes,
no?
because it's on your back and you're riding a
Okay.
beast.
I'm thinking. Sure. Yeah. Right. That makes sense. Um. Okay. So I'm gonna pull it out and point it to the sky, and hope that, and if it discharges away from everybody.
All right. So far, it hasn't done anything yet.
I need to roll for
It's
that.
just powering up.
Good. Okay. So I'm just running down with a very big weapon, and that looks like it's about to power up and shoot at something. Cool. All right, but I can't turn it off, right? If I hit the off switch, it's not going to work.
Correct.
Because it's glitching, right? Is that what's
That's
happening?
what's happening.
The glitch is happening. Thank you, chat. Very much appreciated for purchasing the glitch from the store. All right, that's cool, man. There it goes.
All right. Do you want to try your movement?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Keep this train rolling, dude. Need a 30. Come on, baby. 0 successes.
Yep. You're too distracted by what's going on with this this trident of yours.
Yeah, I got a hat stuck on my head, and my trident is about to explode.
Yeah, they got a lot going on right now.
Yep. So the race is suddenly less important.
But as you pull your trident out and stick it up in the air, the crowd goes crazy again and starts chanting your name. They think you're doing something
I
really
want to
cool.
scream. This is right. I'm gonna to scream, this is why you bet on Rungus really loud in Rungus' voice, which is like
They're calling him the Blue Trident. They don't even know what his name is.
yeah, let's all that, let's chant that. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Dwyer, you're up.
Thanks.
Okay, so I guess I want to move. We're gonna do it this time. I rolled 100. I get a special, right? That's a special.
That's something
I
special,
get an extra
all right.
special. Right? Yeah. That's like the number was so low. There's no way to represent it, so it had to go at the highest number.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. Where are you? You are just across this. So as you finish clearing the jump and you try to get moving again after the jump, you your saddle actually breaks and you fall off your mount.
We.
All right.
That's why, kids, you should never ride in a competitive race for money while drinking.
Right. All right. Katarina rolls for her movement and succeeds.
Finally, come on, that's my nest egg right there. Let's go.
She is starting to catch up. All right. Well, let's resolve this. By the way, Hype, during Rungus's turn, you got a second skill bonus check added to you.
Oh, I know. I'm keeping track. Like Jerry Lewis over here. It's a
I'm
telethon.
just making sure everybody knows. They know you're coming. All right. Grix. Grix makes a run. Rog does not. Blurg on Shambo. Shambo is catching up.
Jumbo was not found.
Somebody try to
All
redeem
right,
Jumbo.
the chat. Something similar. It's fun.
Roland falls off of his mount. And a critical fail. Tarek. All right. So this is where it gets a little confused, a little dramatic here. So Tarek is on his fast track to make this jump. However, on the other side is a downed Dwyer in his mount.
Don't stamp me. Don't stamp me. Don't stamp me. Don't stamp me.
He makes the jump, but lands on top of you guys.
Ah, ah, ah.
So everybody goes down in the big pile.
Ah.
Return to that in just a
My
second.
plan to take you down with me. Can I react to this in any way?
Just a second. I'm going to finish resolving
Like-
the rest of these guys, and then we'll get to that. All right, another success here. Samson, who had the light shining in his eyes, was able to stay on his mount during the turn. He can still move, but he can't do the sprint that he would normally have done to keep moving. So you're able to slow him down at least in that process. And then Beaufret comes up. He sees the big mess coming down there and starts to move So we've got some downed riders. Most of this isn't going to bother you. You're in your armor. It's not going to hurt necessarily. You guys, however, we've got to check out these creatures and see if the mounts are doable or not moving forward. So go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll a dodge without any bonuses, D20, and that will determine whether or not your mount is able to avoid anything.
15.
All right, so, and then, oops, wrong one. All right, so you're able to dodge. You're able to like kind of pull your creature out of the way to avoid any serious damage. He was able to kind of like roll with his a little bit, and it's a giant bug, so there's not really that much that's going to hurt that thing anyway. But
Can of raid.
it's going to take some time to get up, and you have to try to find a way to repair your saddle still. So, but before that, Hype, it is your turn.
Oh yeah, my turn. You say. I am going to wield my mighty ES10 Electro Stun. That's still the medium, and I'm going to attempt to hit the beast squarely in the same spot I hit it last time to teach it a lesson about listening.
Oh, jeez, what a mean guy.
I'm not using my. I'm using my skill bonuses on the next one, not this one. Not using them on this one.
Success.
All right, now I'll use my 2 skill bonuses with the additional motivation of my mighty beast.
You can wait to see what the roll is. That way, if it's too far off, you don't have to waste it.
Okay, all right, then I will wait and use it after this roll, potentially. One of them? Would one of them work?
It's 25, so that would put you. Yes, actually, with your stun thing, it would. So you can move. You can move forward 3 spaces finally.
Oh, 3. Great.
Progress is progress.
At last, you have a bet on you, right? At last, you bet on Dwyer, right? Awesome.
Okay.
And I will win,
Samson is
whatever
done.
it takes.
There you go.
We did the glitch.
Dun, 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 dun.
What has to do with the big bug? The bug, everyone says.
It's a bug. Sugar
All right,
in water.
Rungus.
How do I move more?
If
There
you
we go.
don't take any actions and succeed at your speed, then you can go twice. You can go 6 spaces. So it's best.
Live an active
So
lifestyle.
it's best to do your roll first to see if you can move, and then if that doesn't work, then do an action.
I'm gonna do that.
Exercise more.
I believe I had 0 successes, and I'm out of bonuses.
You don't have a bonus? Oh.
Out of bonuses. You hear how sad I am, chat.
your
I got skill
trident
bonuses for wrong
starts
days.
to build more
Okay.
power. It's getting louder and louder, even louder than it was last time that it glitched.
Oh no. Not good. I don't know. It's gonna explode in my hand if I don't do something with it. But if I throw it, it might explode on somebody else.
It's actually starting to.
Is there any area around?
It's starting
me?
to give off a
Wait,
little bit of a
what?
glow, which makes the crowd even more excited about it.
That's good. Can I use my special item that I got last stream from my one of the awesome viewers for the stream? We'll leave this person nameless, but they gave me the Mr. Good Devil's Trident Fix-It Kit.
You can attempt to repair. Do you have a skill?
Can I use that now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you have any like repair
Do I have
skills?
to have a skill to use it? Oh, poop. I don't know. Let me look real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you can have all the tools in the world to fix it, but if you don't know how to do it,
It's a
What are you gonna do? Just
should have
smash them
everything it
together?
needs. What kind of kid doesn't have everything you need? That's the idea of a kid.
I took this
I'm not
screwdriver
saying
and
it's
I
impossible.
smashed it into this IKEA shelf, and it didn't build itself. I don't understand what I did wrong.
Smash. I did smash. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't see anything here that helps me with that.
Okay.
Um, at all.
Well, you
Nope.
still get a chance.
Just not one of my skills.
Just scream into the crowd. Does anyone know how to fix this?
That's he's yelling something at us.
That's all I
Hear
hear. We're like,
louder.
oh God, he loves us. Listen.
So you can still attempt to repair it. What I'll say is, you have familiarity with the weapon because it's your own. But you don't have any kind of mechanical skill whatsoever. So I will probably give you about. I'll be gracious and give you about a 40% chance to be able to do that.
Okay, that's pretty good though. I got to beat a 40. Right.
Lower than a 40.
Here it goes. Yep, let's try it.
I have faith in you. You can do it.
Hey!
Oh my goodness, you did it.
Oh my god.
All right,
You fixed it and then also did your taxes.
Does that do anything? Does it make it stop glowing?
It does
That's the
make it
question.
stop glowing. It starts to power down.
Oh, thank goodness gracious. And is the weapon now functional again? It's no longer
Correct.
broken? Or is it still
No,
working?
it's not broken any longer.
Cool, awesome. Thanks, Devil. Fix what you broke, if I remember correctly. So you can
broke
be
it twice.
kind or malevolent. Malevolent's good. It's the same thing. What's the opposite? Malicious. Maybe you can be malevolent or malicious.
Bueno event. Benevolent.
It's like mixing bueno and malevolent.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's an interesting. I don't hate it.
All right, Dwyer, you're up.
Oh, buddy. All right. So, I'm down on the ground. I see me. I see this mediocre mount. I see this giant bug. I'm thinking to myself, this bug probably goes a little bit faster than my bird. I'm gonna get on this bug and see if I can't just go.
Oh, you got a skill bonus.
Yep, you got a
dude.
skill bonus redemption.
Oh, nice.
All right.
That last you up.
Hopefully that'll help me in my shenanigans.
Then let's do it. Let's roll your percentage.
You said you're are you stealing the bug?
He's stealing the bug.
I'm gonna try.
Yes.
Is this gonna be 100?
Yep.
Ooh. I'm gonna use my thing if that works, if it helps.
It's gonna be so. Here's the thing. It's not quite enough. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Got another skill bonus redemption.
Yep, I see that too.
No, he didn't spell it right though.
Oh, good devil, come on.
He's teasing you.
Let's stack 'em.
F's,
Yeah.
F's
Stop
in
with
the
the
chat for
fingers.
spelling errors.
Why would you do this to me? We can only stall for so long.
Yeah, good devil.
There's everybody's F's.
We need you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
They're
Throw mine
calling
in
it
there
a
too.
giant.
Why not? There we go. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you, Atlas.
So,
Thank you, Atlas.
It's at
this
last.
creature
I'll use.
is significantly faster than the one that you are used to or were previously riding. So your base
Awesome.
movement
That's exactly what I want.
on this one is 5. If you sprint, you can go 10.
I was over here racing in the, the 30th century.
But
I'm racing in the 40th.
since you have to use an action to kind of like get on it this time, you can only do the 5 this particular round. But just so you know,
That's
moving
fine.
forward,
That's fine.
you've got some speed before it. So
Yeah, and if anyone wants to give me a skill bonus to ensure that I move this thing, oh, he's moving. It's all good. I'm good. I'm great. Let's do it. I'm now riding the bug.
you are now riding the bug. Tarek has no way
Who
to
is-
repair
Who is right?
the saddle for the other mount. So he is basically essentially out of the race.
So that was Tarek.
That was Tarek.
As that happens, I turn around and I give Tarek that same face that I was making when I was trying to dominate him. The whole time I'm moving.
He you can see him kind of like holding his fist up and cursing at you silently in his helmet without actually saying anything.
Hey, in the words of my friend Billy Wildstar.
Yes.
Who said that?
All right, Katarina's gonna go for her movement, but does not. So she's a little too far from Beaufret, but she could. Let's see here. We're gonna roll. All right. So she glares over at that is Rog riding on the chicken there, and you can see she's looking very intensely at him, and then whispers a word. And at which point, let's see if this works. All right, so he goes nowhere.
The donkey stole the bug, dude. He stole the bug. It's so cool.
So the chicken rider turns around and charges at this chicken rider. And I'll resolve that in a moment. Chombo.
Jumbo.
All hail Chombo.
Chombo's coming up to the pass.
I'm getting a Chombo Stranger 2020 yard sign.
Oh, Jumbo. Stranger. It's the second person is a stranger. Is that
Speaking of which, Alice and the Stranger starts to move.
There we go. Alice and Stranger. What a cool name. That sounds like a mystery novel like character, right?
Nigel does not.
No, it's like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It's Alice and the Stranger.
How many
Ooh.
squares did that animal just move?
Alice and the Stranger?
Yeah.
She moved 4.
So she's a 4/8.
Yep.
16, 24. Hut.
Like she's right there in the middle of the pack there.
Better than a 3/6.
9. Damn, you're fine.
All right.
I could do this all day.
So, nobody else does any movement, but I do want to resolve the 2 chicken riders standing off. One is charging straight for the other.
Chicken Rider standoff. They're playing the game of Ultimate Chicken.
They are playing chicken. All right, so they basically just clash into each other and knock each other down. So they both lost that game of chicken. All right. That being said, I can scratch Tarek off here. However, technically, Mr. Cuddles is still in. Billy.
Is that the name of my mount
Yes,
now?
Mr. Cuddles, the bug.
Mr. Cuddles. I will treat you right, Mr. Cuddles. It's okay. Don't worry.
I want to blind the racer again.
All right.
Lead racer.
All right. You successfully blind him. However, security has taken a interest in what you're doing. So you see them starting to move in your direction.
I'm going to like adjust my hair. Like, oh, I was just fixing my hair.
All right. So that'll provide the same penalties as before for him. Hype. You are up.
So the whatever the stranger is right there
Yep,
in front of
right
me.
there.
The mounts that are knocked in the ground in front of me, are either of them super speedy?
No, they're about the same speed as you are.
And then her mount's a little faster.
Just a little bit.
Not as fast as the bug, but
Yeah,
faster.
a little bit faster. The two birds that Nigel and Roland are riding are and Allison and Stranger are all about the same speed. Pretty much
You just gotta.
Beaufrat and Samson
The
are the only other two that are super, super fast.
Right, but this is a start. I would like to use my amazing abilities in uh, acrobatics and balance to
You get an
uh,
extra bonus on your skill checks too, by the way.
Yeah.
oh,
At,
outstanding.
at
That
last.
I might need those. Uh, to leap onto the strangers. Is the stranger the ride or the rider?
The ride, the rider. The creature's name is Skitter. So
I'm going to attempt to leaping wrestling clothesline the stranger off of the mount and take over that mount.
all right, so
Ah,
you're
yes, everyone, take what you want.
gonna.
See the mount you want and take.
All right, let's see here. Um,
We get amazing mounts.
are you in your armor?
No, no, the
I was gonna
armor's
say,
in the.
if you were, that's exactly why you're not moving.
No, I'm not my armor.
All right. So what I want you to
I'm
do,
in my racing outfit.
I want you to roll me 2 acrobatics checks. One to clothesline the other, and two to maintain your grip on the new mount. You have a 70% or high, or 70% or lower for sense of balance, which is what we use for this.
All right, here's the first one.
Now you do get a 75, but you do have 2 skill bonuses.
I guess I have to use one of them, right, to pass this
Yep.
check. All right, so I'll use the
All right,
first one to pass this. That's a bummer.
Successfully knocked off Alice and the Stranger.
Here's the second. I'll use the other skill bonus.
That die roller just does not like you.
It's the way she rolls. It's fine. It's not as bad as Dice Maiden.
Okay. Alice and the Stranger is
I should
knocked
subscribe to. I heard if you subscribe to D20, the rolls are better.
off. So,
Pay to play.
go since it was kind of like a double action or whatever. I'll still give you the ability to roll to see if you can keep that thing moving.
Yeah, all right.
Nope.
Probably
You
not.
get on this giant elder deer, and it seems just about as unresponsive as the other animal you were riding. But hey, it's a different look. All right, Dwyer, or no, I'm sorry, Rungus. Rungus, you're up.
Oh boy. All right. Angus is gonna do his running thing. Well, do I have to use an action to put my trident away?
No, for the sake of that, I mean, we can just say it's, as you're doing it, you can just slide it back into its
Yeah.
holster.
Yeah.
It's a little.
Sheathing it as it
Right.
does. Yeah. Great. I want to do that and then try to do my super run.
All right.
Good Devil has redeemed the skill drop.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Awesome. And this is I don't get to choose how this gets
Correct.
executed. It just hit.
So
All right,
basically,
here we go.
you have a
Oh, I got
5% chance.
I had a success.
It would have
And
been.
What was my roll here?
So you get plus 25 for
Yep.
the skill bonus, so that changes it to 40.
So 40.
So very, very close.
Thanks, Devil. So I'm just gonna sit there and say, "Oh, that was close." Because it was also close because I almost, blew up my trident last
Yeah.
turn. So there you go. We're just taking a rest here,
As
chilling
you
out.
put the
me and
trident
Bird.
away, the crowd stops cheering.
Bruce, I'm no expert in matters of the heart, but I think Good Devil likes you.
Ooh, I feel that way. I can feel the positivity flowing through the chat.
Oh, this is for Good Devil. This is positive. What are you talking about? This is very, very
He
positive.
says he's got a bet to win. All right.
Yeah, that's right. I get
Any
it.
actions, Rungus?
Oh, I guess I could still take an action,
Yep.
right? Yeah. Just think for a moment. If there's anything I could do here. Is it possible that I could do like using a lore check for my mount or a zoology check for my mount? Can I learn how to use this animal in any way that'll give me any bonuses potentially or improve my odds next turn of succeeding in this run? Use an action like. I don't think I passed. I originally got to do a check when we first saw these animals.
Right.
For that, but haven't done it since.
So, let's use your zoology, and if you can, we'll basically say that you've, throughout this race that you've been kind of studying its mannerisms to see what you can learn about
Are
it.
we all not just going to address that?
Yeah, are we all not going to talk
What just
about what
happened?
just obviously happened?
What the skill bonus
What did just happen? I wasn't looking.
Skype just had a heart attack.
did it?
Yeah. There we go. I was just
All
saying,
right.
Rungus needs to fix your camera.
Is-
And Billy, you are no
It
longer
was
frozen.
more
Billy
of a
moved
murmur.
again for a second.
Your beautiful picture is gone. Oh, that's a good one.
There
Yeah,
he
we
is.
need to-
That's a good one.
We need a new perpetual photo.
The problem is it's not showing up on stream.
Oh,
I can see it in Skype, but I can't see it on the stream. Stream's just giving the big Skype ass.
that's rude.
It is rude.
Type fart, it says.
You
Yeah.
are being deprived of great Billy Wildstar face.
Can you guys see the roll if I hit it? Here's the roll for it.
Yeah, the roll will stay up there.
Got 70. Not good.
$76.
Types of bait, it says. Result.
I think we should give 100 fate chips to all of our audience for every time there's a technical error.
All right, here you go. Is this one of those times?
Let's make it fun.
Give him 50. Oh.
I
was gonna-
back.
No, let's not go through that again. No, that's
No,
fine.
this is for
Oh, that didn't enter anyway.
All right.
it. Oh, you already committed that much. There you go. We're gonna undo this. Hang on, and we're gonna do this right and distribute it evenly. I'll give it about 33.3 points. Will let me do that?
I don't know about that.
It rounded.
It
Yeah.
did round. Fine.
All right.
You
Did
guys-
you roll
that's
your
good.
Did you roll your zoology?
Yeah, it failed.
Oh,
I got a
yeah.
70. Assuming that's failing.
All right. So good try, but didn't work. All right, Dwyer. You're riding a giant bug.
I am riding a giant bug and wondering, how did I get here? So I am on this bug. Who is that dirt like right there in front of me? The little tiny person. Is that Rungus?
The tiny one is Katarina.
No, that is Rungus. Katarina is the yellow one that's back right before the jump.
Rungus is gigantic.
I want to look at no, that's me. I'm the big gigantic one.
You're on the bug.
On the bug. So I'm gonna look down at Rungus and go, hey, lizard, get the heck out of my way.
Say Dwyer!
I'm gonna roll to
Got a
move.
bug!
Yeah. Do I see my bonus? I got a bonus?
You had one before. Did you get another one?
Atlas
least-
just said, "Did I see my bonus?"
You see,
Nope,
redeem
you haven't
skill
used
bonus
that one yet.
Dwyer.
Nice, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll to move.
All right.
That's
33.
awesome.
If you use the bonus, you got it.
I'm gonna use the bonus.
All right.
Would one move put me within 4 feet of Samson?
Let me tabulate. So you can move if you're sprinting, or you mean so not sprinting, but just regular movement.
Correct, because I want to be able to save an action if possible.
That will put you about 15 feet from him.
15 feet. That's not gonna be close enough. Oh, you know what? It is close enough for fear. So you know what? I've got to at least try. How much more PPE do I have? I have. Ow.
Do you have a face shield?
No, but I do have some cloth scrubs or coveralls. Let's see. 8, 5, 6, 10. 20%. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we are going to use fear.
All right.
On
And that is
him.
that's a horror factor of what?
I believe it is 16. Horror factor 16.
He is not feared. Um. However, his mount is.
That's all we need.
And I believe that is 4 rounds of fear.
Nice. Get out of my way for 4 rounds, you sucker.
Okay.
Come on, guys. I really want some one-liners to say. I love saying them, but no one buys them.
There you go. That's how you encourage it.
Buy a one-liner. Make me
Oh.
say stuff.
That's very direct.
Yeah. Is it? Someone buy me experience, please. Please.
I only did that like once or twice, and it always worked.
We're not above begging in this group.
No, I'm
We're not about begging, but also not about being generous with fate chips. So
Yeah, come on. I give you fate chips. You give me you make me say stuff.
little
We are
bit
now
of
giving
wild
100 away for every
card
technical.
economic stimulus.
Yeah. Just meet me in the back of this alley. I'll hook you up with all the fate chips you ever
Yeah,
need.
seriously. Oh, so wait, 100 fate chips per technical glitch.
Yep.
That's an interesting premise. How to
Which
exploit it?
we just
personal
crashed.
gain.
So
Wait a minute. What is that item? That is something I have not seen.
Driscoll redeemed Sing for 50 pay chips for Dwyer.
First off, I have no idea.
Can you introduce this?
I
singing,
can't introduce it because I have no idea about it.
the sing command is your next 4 lines either have to be sung or rhyme at least.
What?
Yeah, I'm never doing that. I am never doing that.
The audio cut out for me.
Yeah, audio cut out for me, so I'm just gonna assume that you said
I didn't agree to it.
you go into Spotify and you listen to a song.
I really hope that comes through in the YouTube, that glitch there, because it was perfectly timed. It only did that to his voice while he was explaining that to Joe. So I left the explanation the same way I went in.
Well, first things first, OBS crashed again, so we have to give everybody 100 fate chips. As we've
somebody tipped for you.
sworn to give fate chips for every time there's a technical glitch.
Driscoll, you done messed up.
And
you done messed up. The
Driscoll
player
explained
must
it.
sing or rhyme their next 4 spoken lines.
Yep.
No, you have made not an enemy of me because I'll do whatever you want, but
Whatever you want.
you have made an enemy of your own ears. They're not gonna like you.
All right.
Can you cast intercept?
Yeah, right.
So, while that was the end of your turn, though, wasn't it?
Alley oop.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I could have done. I look at it like, why aren't you afraid, you dumb, stupid dude? That's one line. There you go.
Who'd you say that to?
I said it to Samson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take that, Samson. No one voted on Samson.
Nobody. Well, I'm sure a bunch of people voted on Samson, but
In the crowd, sure.
all right. So that brings us to Katarina. Let's see how she does. And she's successful.
Wow. Katarina also has a skill bonus. Did she have to use it? I guess she doesn't have to if she's successful.
Nope, she can hold on to it for the next time.
Nice.
All right. So, that's going to bring us to some of these other people.
Come closer
right.
to me so I may dominate you.
What?
Grix,
I want to dominate somebody.
shakes his head and tries to.
It sounds inappropriate, you know.
Look, it's the name of the spell. I want to use it.
Sure. Sorry.
Golly.
Chombo
The second place
continues to
payoff
run.
bet.
In second place, like give like half back. Like you lose, but not as much.
I like that idea.
Chombo makes the jump.
And no one doubted. Did anyone
Wait.
doubt that Chamba would make the jump?
Wait, where's there a jump? There's the jump?
This is the jump.
The jump that you made right there.
I don't remember making that jump.
You
Was
made
that
that
like
last
last
time.
week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't even know about the jump?
I was wondering what that was. I've been staring at it the whole stream. I thought, is it like a bridge or is it a drop off?
Nope, it's just like a jump. Wooden thing set up to make you jump over.
Like a ramp. Okay, cool.
Like a wheelie board ramp.
Yeah, sure. That's what I'm imagining. All hell Chombo. Just read the chat. Go Chombo, go.
Oh, Chombo.
Go Chombo, go Chombo, go.
I'm actually
Go,
not a
Chombo,
big
go,
fan of Chombo.
That you have like Ben Wyatt in Parks and Rec not understanding Little Sebastian. You have
Okay,
messed
trying
up.
to compare Chombo to Little Sebastian is a farce.
It is literally the same thing.
Okay.
Chombo. It fits on a t-shirt nicely and on a bag of chips.
All hail Chombo.
You can put the whole
And
thing
it
on a
fits
bag of
that
chips.
whole, like old world gods kind of a thing, like really Cthulhu-y. Like you hear all hail Chombo, you just feel like some old god is coming down from the heavens.
They didn't have
Doritos.
names that
And then it's
sounded
just
like
a chicken.
South American candy.
It's just a chicken, yeah. It just comes down.
No, but like, they all had like apostrophes in random places and too many consonants jammed together.
True.
All
Sometimes
right.
they had like dots overhead for some reason.
It's like
So between Billy
Shibara.
shining a light in Samson's eyes and being distracted by this rider coming up singing to him from behind, he totally loses balance and falls off his mount.
Oops.
Chombo made the jump. Beaufret Grimspine made the jump. Allison the Stranger is going to attempt to grab Hype and remove him from her creature. So we're gonna do some we're gonna do some d20 rolls here. She's got a 16, so you need to do a dodge of 16 or higher, and you can use your melee bonuses.
Melee bonuses.
Okay. Looks like I don't have one unless I'm motivated.
I'd say you're motivated to not get thrown off this
I
thing.
would agree because this is a competition.
I
You're
would
you're a
agree.
competitor.
Got
And
skill
you
bonus.
get a
I would
skill.
agree.
You get another skill bonus. Add that to your bank.
Thanks, Atlas.
Oh, good. I might really need this.
I'm gonna make a spreadsheet for who gives the most to whom and who takes away.
Ooh, that would be fun to see.
15, and
I'd love to see the
and-
date on that.
15. I'll use the skill bonus.
All right.
40.
So what was your motivational bonus?
1. So 14
Okay,
plus
so
1.
15,
and I gotta use.
and then your skill bonus.
I still
okay.
gotta use the skill bonus.
All right. So you're able to dodge that. Now you can. Well, we're back to Billy at this point.
I'm just
Um,
gonna-
Does that count as my turn?
Security
No.
is no, it's not your turn. That was Allison's turn.
Yeah. Got it.
So, security has moved within, like to get a better visual on you, but they aren't approaching you yet.
I'm just gonna hang tight and watch the race.
Okay. Then,
Yeah, don't draw too much attention to yourself.
Yeah.
then hype.
You can do some damage from out there.
All right, I'm gonna try and boogie. Get the hell away from the stranger. Double time it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Did you knock
Strangers-
her off the steed?
Yep.
Okay.
Now there are 2 stolen mounts.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh shoot! I got another skill bonus. What? Let's see if I need it.
There we go.
I'm gonna say you need it.
I don't need it this time,
Oh, look at that!
but I banked it.
Let's pile on hype. You can give him bonus. You can give him XP too, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
don't
whatever you
forget-
want. Real world gold.
Or you can make them sing lines like.
I'm telling you, like the only one of us you want to hear sing is Bruce Gaskin.
He does have a lovely
Ooh.
voice, which you can hear on
La, la, la,
Saturday
la, la.
nights at 9:30.
Shut up. No. No, shameless plug. Oh, I love it.
All
Thanks.
right, are you sprinting or are you just moving and taking an action?
Yeah, no, but I'm sprinting. I'm going as fast as
All right.
these little whatever elk legs, space elk.
Elder deer.
Space elk.
Dream Elements is giving up on us. Oh, except for everyone else but me. Mercy owned.
Let's not say what happens. I just want hype to say it, but keep your eyes on chat. Hype.
Tell him to DM it to me.
Ooh, that's even better. Yeah, DM it.
Hype, you have a one-liner.
I know. We're
You guys
working
already
on
got on that.
All right. Rungus.
All right. Rungus.
Rungus.
Gonna do Rungus's thing. Try to run with his critter.
Run with Rungus.
Gonna win this race, baby.
Are you on the back of a bug? You're not. You're not gonna win.
Not on the back of a bug. But me and this thing are becoming one now. 0 success.
You're bonding.
Yeah, hanging out.
Oh yeah,
meeting.
great. Tell me how
Yeah.
great that bonding session's going.
I was actually thinking there was something I could do. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. Oh well. I don't think there was anything. I mean, other than try to do the thing I did last time, and I'm not going to try to do that again. So, yep, we're going to just let it go.
All right.
Go ahead now. Next person.
So next up is going to be Dwyer on Mr. Cuddles.
Is that Samson lying down?
Yes, he got distracted by the light in his eyes and you're singing up from behind, and lost his grip and slid off his beast.
Yeah, maybe he should pay attention. God.
You got to grip your beast firmly so you don't fall off.
All right, well, let's go to move. Ugh.
So close. If only you had a skill bonus.
Skill bonus. Yeah. Yeah. Who is not lagging in chat that can quickly type?
And don't
Who's
forget,
got fast fingers.
Don't forget, you still have to
What?
sing.
I do. We got a skill bonus.
Also,
All right.
there's a skill liner. Did you see your one-liner hype?
Yes, I have it. Don't worry.
It's a coming. All right.
So I'm going to use that skill bonus.
All right. And then, so are you sprinting or just going and making?
Oh, we're going to sprint.
All right. So you get 10.
And as I'm going by Samson, I'm just going, Samson, you whack bitch. Yeah. That's line 2.
He does not appear amused.
Was that the thing?
Meanwhile, my character in inner monologue is going, "Why are you singing, you fool?"
Sometimes when you're
The
excited.
rush, the endorphins from being in first place in this race is just taking control.
You get all the way to the top.
The bug, man.
Looks
The
like
bug
there's a
helps.
second skill
Really?
bonus redemption for
Yeah, he
Dwyer.
got 2.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's also got XP.
Oh,
for the
I got
quote.
XP.
They gave him for the quote. Was it for the song?
I guess.
Yeah.
What did we decide the up for XP was?
The 25.
25? No. Yeah, didn't we up it?
Yeah, I think we upped it to 50.
We upped it to 50, so I'm gonna make a note of that, and then I'm gonna make a note that I have a skill bonus. There we go. I banked that. Thank you, good devil.
Yeah, I have a skill bonus too. Thanks to that
Put it in the
last
bank.
skill bonus.
All right. So we're up to Katarina. She'll have to use that skill bonus that she had, but that will allow her.
Oh, she will she?
Oh, she will.
She will.
So she's catching up to Rungus.
It's gonna be funny. Spoiler alert. When it's just me and Katarina in the front, and I just get off my mount and walk away.
Let her win so that you get the.
I put 200 credits on her.
On her, right? Yeah. I feel like you'll get more by getting first place.
I don't think so.
Well, remember,
She's
not only do you have your
61.
bets, but you also have, if you guys are first place, second place, or third place, you get 50,000 as a rider, 25,000 and 10,000.
I could take second place for winning the bet too.
I wonder what the bet will pay out.
Oh no, the bet will pay out 32,000.
Oh, that is better then.
No, I'm sorry. 3,200.
Not as good.
Not as good.
You're better off getting first place.
Better off getting first place. You're absolutely right.
The bet's more of like a hedge.
You know what? I'm glad that we've had this metagaming with Chris in Chris's metagaming corner.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Allison the Stranger jumps on Pipes Beast and takes off.
She jumped back on the one that he kicked her off of?
Yep.
No. She got him a slow one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other. Your backup mount.
Roland makes the
And
correct
hey, and
jump.
triple Windsor's out here giving you all really good ideas on how to kill my mount. I don't like that. That's not cool.
Samson
instruction.
climbs back on his mount, and he points his pole arm right at you, Dwyer.
Well, I don't know if you know this, Dwyer, but Wildstar actually multi-classed. He's got one rank in insecticide, exterminator, occupational character class. So
He's one part Orkin man.
prefers the name Rusty Shackleford.
And Beaufrat makes the turn. All right.
Oh, Brad, that's the one spelled with the X, right?
What's that?
Sorry, it's an inside joke from the chat. Sorry, that's inappropriate. We decided that Beaufrat was spelled interestingly. not just Bofat. Is it Bofat?
I have a Bofarat.
Oh, Bofrat.
Yep.
Okay, you're wrong.
Not Bofat.
It was
I mean,
spelled
he's a dwarf, so he's a little pudgy, but.
That's how Fundonkey spelled.
All right, Billy, doing anything else?
No, I'm still gonna play it cool because I don't want anyone else to get disqualified or anything.
Okay. Then we're back to hype. Riding Skitter, the elder deer.
Yeah, let's get the fuck on out. I'm gonna try and sprint forward here.
I believe you still have a skill bonus available to you.
I do have a skill bonus, thanks in no small part to the heroic efforts of Atlas K, aka Atlas.
Oh my goodness! I think that's the first time that he has ever acknowledged the actual username.
It's
This is a
good.
big moment. This is a
It
big
is
moment.
a big moment. Really.
I'm gonna do like when you go into like the Royal Farms during that 1 month a year where like there's shamrocks on the wall for like pediatric cancer or whatever. Well, whenever somebody gives me experience or a skill bonus, I'm gonna write their name on some sort of shape and put it on the wall behind me.
That's cool.
I live in Arizona. What's it?
I thought you were going to say at Walgreens when you donate money, but behind you is even better.
I live in Arizona. What's a Royal Farms?
You don't live in Arizona.
No, you live
Royal
in
Farms?
don't you live in Texarkana?
No, but imagine if I did live in.
Okay. But do they not have Royal Farms in Arizona? Is that why you're saying?
No,
No, they only have like
Cisco's thing.
scorpion farms in Arizona.
Scorpion.
And sand people.
Fried
Cactus
scorpions.
farm? I don't know. What grows there?
What do you farm in the desert?
Please tell me you have a viewer from Arizona that can shed some light on this for us.
Yeah, please. I need some info.
Or if you're watching this later on YouTube, please put it in the comments.
That would be nice.
28. I don't even need to use that skill bonus yet, do I?
Nope, no you don't. All right.
I think they have
Hype, you
Tuscan
did get
Raider
a
farms.
bonus to XP.
Oh,
Yeah.
good devil. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I? How many people am I passing?
Are you gonna go 4 or are you gonna go 8?
8.
Yeah. I want my shape.
No, I'm gonna go 4. Stop me right in front of the wall. Let me lose all momentum.
So you passed. It was a Rog, the chicken rider.
In that case, I'm going to say to Rog, "Yeah, everyone get on the hype train, motherfucker."
Rog,
Please tell me that was the liner. That was the one-liner.
That was
Yeah,
the
that
one
was-
line.
Yeah, that's so great. That's so great.
Rog doesn't quite
wasn't
know what
great.
you said, but it does look like he wants to ride the hype train.
You look at Grog and you're like, get on.
Maybe later.
I'll do an acrobatics check and see if you can jump on the back of your mount with you. Wait a minute.
What can I use to defend against that clench?
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm thinking here.
Uh-oh. When the dungeon daddy says he's thinking, it's never gonna end great for us.
I smell smoke.
I said that specifically for you, Atlas.
No,
Dungeon daddy.
you don't have high enough mental affinity or physical beauty, so he's not going to ride that hype train.
We all knew he didn't have. Oh my goodness, you were really checking to see.
All right.
That could have been beautiful.
Rungus. Make that turn,
Yeah.
baby. Come on, make that turn.
All right. Here it comes. I'm going to roll to run, baby. Boom. That I make when I roll. Oh, I don't have any. Yep.
Oh, no, you need a skill bonus in order to do it.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
no,
just
redeem
gonna-
suggestive, Rungus. What's suggestive?
Great. What is suggestive?
That means his next 4 lines have to be followed by, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so here we go. All right. You know what I mean. This is too much. My mount, by the way. Sorry.
Wait. No, stop.
We can do this. If you know what I mean.
The first line was the, if you know what I mean, just after you breathing.
No, it was after a grunt. It was you know, one of those. If you know what I
Interesting.
mean.
Interesting.
That doesn't. Me saying it again doesn't count, right? So I have to do. I'm gonna save the other two for the next interaction with an actual thing.
All right.
And I'm not gonna do anything else because there's nothing else. Go ahead, sir.
And since nobody has redeemed any skill check for you, you still do
You're
not move
stuck.
Nope.
That was better than a skill check, if you ask me.
All right. Dwyer, you're up. And you do have a skill check still available for you.
Oh man.
Rungus, you get
Well,
XP.
after all that,
Rungus just got XP. Sorry, that's 50 for me, baby.
yeah,
Thanks.
take that 50.
Yeah,
All right,
appreciate that.
so I've got nothing left to do with my life besides try to win
And sing.
and sing. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I thought you already did the thing though. You still have to do it more.
I've been trying to split it up. I'm not trying to force lines for me just to get it done. You know what I mean? I
Wait.
want it to be natural. I'm gonna use my
And,
skill bonus.
Rungus, you also get more XP.
More
Good
again?
Hey
What?
guys,
Good
there
double.
are other players.
Thanks, man.
There are other
like-
people who want
Much is for you.
XP.
This is what you get.
Now are you sprinting then? Is that
Yes, I'm gonna sprint, and the entire time I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand up on my mount, and I'm just gonna go. Glory to me.
all right? I'm glad you decided to do that.
Still
Yeah, I'm not.
perplexed. Still perplexed by why I feel the need to do that. But I did it nonetheless.
You're going to have to roll me
Oh no.
another skill check for your riding.
I attempted to do something boneheaded that I should not have done.
Well, you also came across the second obstacle, which is a line of fire that you have to
Line of
convince your creature
fire.
to jump across. So, look, somebody's trying to. Good Devil's trying to get you a skill bonus.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
And Dwyer
You
got
are
XP.
definitely going to need it.
Yeah.
Did you get your
Alright.
XP?
What
Dwyer?
do I need? What is my
You got
threshold
another
for
skill
this?
bonus from Atlas.
Dwyer.
Oh
Wow.
jeez, just
Atlas
give
gave you XP too. I don't know if you got
give
that.
them all. Give them all.
So much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay.
So, what is my target here?
All right, so normally your skill is 30%,
It fell.
but because you are standing on the back of your mount at the most worst possible time, when they're trying to get it to jump over a line of fire, we're going to give you a negative 10% on your skill check. So you have a 20% chance to make this.
All right. So I might need to
successfully.
use both of these skill bonuses that I just got.
You may.
That's it. Sounds like drum.
However, if you pull it off, it'll be really cool looking.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use both of those. That's gonna put me at 15, just barely.
15? Well, yep, that'll barely work, but you do it. So as you're standing up and making all this commotion and singing, your mount jumps and crosses the other side of that fire barrier with you standing on its back. And the crowd goes insane. They're not used to this kind of theatrics when it comes to exotic animal racing. Not only have you stolen somebody else's ride, but you've also put on an incredible show.
Beautiful.
And I just scream. I scream, "Love me! Love me!" I knew that was supposed to be sung, but I couldn't help myself. Don't worry, Driscoll. I still have one more horribly sung line for you. Don't you worry.
And with that, Katarina and her beast make a sprint for it.
Sorry, the chat. I gotta mute myself. Like every time I read the chat, you guys make me laugh.
No, it's fine.
There's
Just
a
lean into it.
redemption.
You're good. You're good.
Don't
There's
Just
a
you
lean into
dare
it.
mute that
redemption.
laughter.
We want interaction with the chat. We're fine.
Fine. Dookie
All right.
says.
This guy
That's also in the chat.
comes up and charges this guy again. Which we'll come back to that in a second. Jumbo.
Everyone be quiet. It's Chombo.
All hail Combo.
You guys are way too into Chombo.
Chombo
Don't you ever
is
say
way
that
too
again.
into Chombo.
Look, I, like most Americans, I hear a name and I instinctively am gravitated towards it. Okay, I heard Chombo. It's very strong. It's powerful. I want to follow it. I don't know where it's gonna take me. But I don't care.
Someone better steal Chombo.
Yeah, forget Dogberg or whatever that thing was we found in Red Hot Poker's room. I want Chombo.
I think we could talk to him, see if he wants to join our party.
I don't think we have to talk to him.
Wait, tell him.
We just take his ass.
Hey Chombo, come here. Yeah, you're ours now. Let's go.
The mount will be fine. Just leave it. But you can eat the leftovers.
All right.
I don't know. Going
With that round, we were able to take. Chombo made a bit of a lead. Alison the Stranger, who is now riding with the fury of 1,000 suns to catch back up and get his mount or get her mount back, made progress. The chicken rider that Katerina had previously looked at and whispered something to, curiously got up and then chased down the other chicken rider that had just passed it. And he successfully takes his stick and knocks that chicken rider down. Just right off the mountain. So, that brings us back to Billy, in case Billy wants to do anything.
Just another note.
I'm just gonna watch, unless I can somehow angle myself to steal Chombo.
You might be able to do it when he comes around the pass.
Okay.
But technically you're disqualified, so. So while we're at the top of the round two, I'll say that obviously Dwyer's in the lead with his antics of singing and riding on this giant bug. Second place is still Samson, followed very closely by Katerina. Fourth place is Beaufrat.
That's my
Fifth
nest egg.
place is Rungus. Sixth place is Roland, followed by seventh place of Chombo, followed by eighth is Dwyer. Or I'm sorry, Hype.
Hey, I gotta do something about that.
Yeah.
Chombo. Don't you hurt Chombo.
Ninth is Allison the Stranger.
If
And then the two chicken riders, Grix and Rog, are tied at ninth. And then 10th is Roland. Or Nigel, sorry. All right. We are back to Hype.
All right, I am gonna attempt to sprint forward.
All right. I believe you still have a skill bonus available to you.
I still do. I'm not gonna use it until I have to.
Until you lose it.
It's true, I heard. If you don't use it, you
Sure.
lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you can lose it?
And if you
Not your skill
don't
bonus.
lose it after 8 hours, there's a phone number you need to call.
yeah, you definitely want to lose it.
I see you've looked into what they do to cure that as well.
Hype gets an XP bonus from Atlas.
I get an XP bonus.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys.
man.
It'd be helpful if I type the rolling skill, right?
Yes.
I'm not gonna waste a skill bonus there because I'll fail
Yeah.
miserably.
Agreed.
Is there anything I could do? Because I'm on the other side of the jump, right?
You are on the other side of the jump, yes.
Uh, hold on one second. I'm just going to look in my inventory. Da, 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 da. Of the grenades,
Oh, he's finally gone to the grenades.
well, so I had 5. I have a bit of clarification because I never ran this. We never decided on what the 5 grenades were, but I wrote down a list, but I didn't like say, "Hey, are these five that I can take?" Because one of the ones I wanted to take was a smoke grenade.
That is acceptable.
That
Yeah.
would have been really helpful when everyone was bunched together.
Well, what I want to do is I want to like basically leave it at the jump to obscure the jump area and smoke.
Yes, that is doable.
Because I feel like if I use a normal grenade, I might actually blow people up and then be disqualified.
Correct. Yeah, essentially the rule is you can mess with the rider as much as you want, but you can't really mess with the mounts other than indirectly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm going to attempt to obscure the jump with a smoke grenade.
Okay, roll me a d20.
I keep almost rolling it into Twitch chat.
Last week you did that multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like one of the most common things. Okay, so you release your smoke grenade. However, before you actually throw it into the area, you just kind of accidentally drop it, and it lands right around you, which will still obscure the jump, but it will also hinder you until you can get out of its range.
Oh. Well, that's all right. I'm at least on the far side of the jump.
Correct. So yeah, it's not going to be as hard as for you to keep moving as it would be for everybody else.
All right, I will wait.
Rungus.
Ooh. We'll do
Come
the
on,
thing.
Rungus.
Come on, Rungus is right. That's what I'm chanting to my inner self. 0 successes. Boy, oh boy. That's it for Rungus. Well, I can use an action, so I might as well.
Yes.
I'm
And
going
Bofrat
to
is catching up to you very quickly.
Use that broken trident.
It's not broken anymore.
Attack somebody.
Oh,
It's
that's
not
right. You
broken
fixed it.
anymore.
I forgot.
Yep.
I need to get better tape if I'm going to do this. This is not the right kind of tape.
You gotta have good tape. And I put the wrong tape on my walls.
You need scotch.
Right off, dude.
Yeah, no,
Bad.
this is Gorilla. I'm worried
Yeah,
about it.
you need scotch for what you're trying
Dude,
to do.
he's got so many notes. It means someone else gave him an XP or something.
He's making an XP wall.
All right, I don't have anything I can drop behind me without hurting anything. I could use the kazoo, but I'm not going to use the kazoo. I'm going to save that for an important and life-threatening situation. So, I'm just going to go ahead and let it go. There's nothing else I can do, I think. Actually, I'm going to pull out my binoculars and look at the person who's in the front of the raid.
That's me.
Twire?
And I'm going to nod approvingly and go,
And I'm just
I'm
gonna be
watching
sitting,
you.
I'm just gonna be sitting there going like, of course this motherfucker's watching me. Of course.
Of course he is.
All right.
Actually,
Then that brings us to Dwyer.
of course he is.
Well, we've got we're here. We are this far ahead. We've got nothing left to do besides winging a prayer. Fingers crossed. 44 does not do it.
Not without a skill bonus.
Not without a Perfectly timed skill bonus.
Did you finish all your singing lines?
I did not. I'm waiting to see if they deserve it first.
Armand, look into the.
Yeah.
There you
Sorry, it's a smoke grenade.
go.
It did land right in front of you, didn't
Right
it?
in front of me.
Oh.
Are
Man,
you sprinting then?
Yeah, absolutely. That's super, super method of you, man.
Did you use your skill bonus to do that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And
Cool.
as
Just got okay.
as
Cool.
as we're going, I'm just going first place. I'm in first place, and no one else is in my face. And
Wow.
that's 4. You got
So
it.
as you're coming up to the underpass, you can see Nigel on the overpass, who hears your singing and looks down over at you,
And I go, "Hey Nigel,
and then he
you
sinks his
suck.
head down a little bit.
You suck really bad if you're in last place."
All right, Katarina. Oh no, doesn't make a move this time. But
Oh, hey, Dwyer, that's me. Just got a random Driscoll wondrous item.
Oh, good.
Yay! they've they've worked out so well.
all right, so let's see here. Before we do that,
Yes.
um,
Before we
all right, you see Katarina looking over at Beaufrat as he's getting ready to turn the bend and starts catching up, and she locks eyes with him again, or locks eyes with him just like she did with the other chicken rider,
Ooh.
and she whispers something to him.
Wow.
But
What's going on there,
that
you
will
think?
be it for right now. Let's check out this wondrous item.
I thought she only had eyes for Chombo.
Seems a little suspicious.
It's very suspicious. It's terribly mysterious. All right. And who is this item for again? Dwyer.
For me.
All right. Interesting. Roll me a perception check, Dwyer.
Is that a 20?
Yes.
I'm not very perceptive. I'm so enthralled in being in first place. This has never happened in my life before.
Only in America.
Well, that is true. You are not very perceptive. Okay. Well then we'll resolve the other riders real quick. Grix is down.
Man.
While Nat updates the board, quick update for chat. For just 35 hype bucks, which is my own exclusive form of currency, I'll put an 8.5 by 11-inch advertisement somewhere in my background for one episode.
So, what's the conversion of hype bucks to anything that I care about?
It's discretionary.
To be determined.
Well, none of the other riders make any advancement. So we are
Back to
back
hype.
to Billy. If you want to do anything.
Oh, Billy. Sorry.
I
Jump.
gosh, I tried. I'm gonna. What place is Chombo in?
Chombo is in. Let's see, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh place.
We want Chombo.
Okay, and out of how many?
Out of 12 riders left.
Okay. Can I run out onto the track and dive on Chombo and knock the rider off?
Yes.
You can attempt to, sure.
Just flying
The
wild
big
star
thing will
tack.
be is whether you can do that faster than security can stop you. So we'll do opposing D20 rolls, but go and do yours first. Yep.
No, no, good devil, why would you do
Oh,
that?
good devil! Wow.
Why would you do that?
Good devil sticking up for Chombo.
Security did get called.
They did. So you start to climb up on the edge of the racetrack, and two guards are almost right on you right away. Grab you, pull you, and start dragging you out of the arena.
Good devil's watching in the stands, and he's like, "No, not my Chombo."
How far are they from me?
Guys, I tried.
I regret nothing.
Are we gonna have to bail him out after this?
Probably.
Hype, you can't tell how far anybody is from you because you're covered in smoke.
Am not.
But it's your turn.
Oh. I'm gonna try and get out of the smoke.
All right. You get a negative 10% for being in smoke.
Okay.
So you
I
got
don't even
20 or
know-
lower. But you still have a skill bonus, so.
There's another skill bonus for him from Atlas.
Yep.
Oh wow, two. Okay, good.
Boom. He got four.
Oh no!
You're gonna need more than two.
You're almost going in the wrong direction. You're kind of running in circles at the moment.
Two won't even do it. Yep.
Allison's mount, the stranger, does not like you. No. It's Allison the stranger. The mount is something else.
Skitter.
The
Skitter.
mount is
Skitter, that's
Skitter.
right. Yeah, Skitter. Skeeter.
Deer.
Yeah. I don't like you.
Yeah. Okay. In that case,
You should look at getting your mount some bug food. Mine really like that.
Jingle bells.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My mount, I stole him out like
No,
you
I
did.
didn't. No. Sorry. When I said I don't know what you're talking about, I didn't mean and explain it to me.
No, that's the best part.
I'll just wait.
Your turn. What's going on?
I yield my time.
Okay.
I yield my time.
Rungus.
Oh, it's Rungus' turn. All right, he's gonna run.
You haven't moved in a while, Rungus.
Yeah, he really needs something to.
I'm the only one who's moved
Zero
in a minute.
successes. Beautiful. All right, Rungus. Dang it.
Do we have a skill drop? Do we have a skill drop back there for Rungus? Anyone?
You don't need it. He's not getting anywhere anyway.
So, is anyone anywhere near me right now?
The Chombo is right behind you, and Roland is coming up on your right.
Okay, so I'm gonna say to Chombo, "Oh hell, Chombo!" You know what I mean? Because I got one more of those left.
He doesn't understand what you're saying, but he heard his name, so he starts raising his arms up.
And then I'm gonna also do that.
You look like two sand people in the desert. Obscure Star Wars reference.
Thank you.
All right. Dwyer. Heavy in the lead, Dwyer.
Yeah, we've got. You know what? We're gonna keep on rolling, baby. Oh, Rungus, you just got some XP.
You
And
did?
you know what?
Dude, double thanks, bro.
I think you got XP for hailing Chombo.
God, you think you're right? Thanks, good devil.
I'm gonna
People's champ, dude.
I'm gonna sit here like I'm thinking about what I'm doing, in the hopes that I get my skill bonus. But in reality, I knew what I was gonna do when I was done doing what I did last time. I want to go. I want to be where the people are.
It's past 10:30.
Hey,
You get a skill bonus.
Oh man, how is that item on cooldown? That's not fair.
Oh, that's sad.
We need about 3 more of those stat.
I
Can't
think
be
we
a very
can do
Let's
long
that.
see.
cooldown.
Um, is there a
How is it on
way
cooldown?
that I could use my ignite fire spell to cause that fire line that everyone had to jump over, or everyone has to jump over, to like get bigger, wider, more of a problem for people to deal with?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what
And you
I.
still get your skill bonus. Good Dale was able to do it
Oh,
right
nice.
afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. I
You've
want to do
got
that.
allies back here.
Mhm. Yes, but you know what? My fortune is your fortune too. So you can't win from 8th place, but I sure as shit can win from first. Uh,
I mean, he might be able to win from 8th place.
maybe, but as we're standing right here, right now, I'm gonna make this fire big.
All right.
Is-
So expend your PPE.
I got it.
Um,
Yeah, you know me.
but oh wait a minute, did we just
I
crash?
did you say but? No, I don't care if we crashed. You said but. I don't like that.
We did crash.
That's because you said but. I don't blame that on you.
My butt made it crash.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did the OBS crash again?
This isn't OBS. This is just the whatever the loss in internet connection,
Nice.
which I'll
Who's
hopefully be
that
upgrading
pointing
this week.
to? Is
So,
that pointing to me?
I don't know who it's pointing to. I can't see it right now.
I
all
can't
right, we're back.
It is
So give
pointing to
everybody,
me.
give everybody 100 fate joint chips for the glitch or the technical
Alright,
difficulties.
yeah.
Well, actually, no, because it's not flipped like that. It's pointing to the ether. It's pointing to nothing.
Oh fuck.
Point it the other way, it'll be pointing to me.
Yeah, it's definitely pointing in the other direction. Who's stupid now?
Hey, that's not nice. There are two very smart people over here.
Is it just Chris? Billy's not there.
That's right.
I
I'm
realized I
kicking
was
and
too late,
screaming
but I
somewhere
didn't
else.
want to miss out.
He's just screaming from outside of the stadium.
Go!
Ow! I want Chombo.
You can probably go watch the rest of it from the palace on their big screens.
All right. So why don't you go ahead and butt me? What did I do wrong?
No, go ahead. So are you still gonna do a movement check?
Well, no, I did the move, couldn't move.
Okay,
I
and
then
then you did
wanted
the
to make
fire.
big fire, and then you said
Gotcha.
butt.
Nope, nope, that's fine.
Oh, okay,
So
good.
the fire increases in size and it's now double the size that it was previously. So it'll make it much more harder for everybody to pass through there.
And then I go, oh my goodness, did you all see that? How did that happen? Oh no. I'm glad I'm on this side.
And with that, oh shit, Katarina takes a sprint. So she's getting ready to turn the bend. All right. So
So
Grix finally is able to stand back up. Sorry,
Grix
fellas.
Buttersworth.
Is that really his last name?
Rog does not do anything. Chombo's too busy celebrating that somebody said "Hail Chombo." He gets very excited over that stuff.
Oh, member of Fat Chombo fan club. if I had a fan club, yeah. Especially if my fan club was called the Chombo Fan Club.
That's the official name.
Hi, my name's Dwyer. Welcome to the Chombo Fan Club. We're all fans of me, but we're called the Chombo
I mean,
for obvious reasons.
I guess if my name was Dwyer, I would want to name my fan club something else too. That's right, I said it.
All right. So, Samson
I
is
was
back
trying
on
not
his
to
mount.
acknowledge it.
However,
Dwyer.
if you remember, you cast fear on it. So even though he's about ready to take off and try to go after you, it actually goes in the other direction.
Yeah. Samson, you dumb motherfucker.
He heard you and you hurt his feelings. My dog's name.
Oh, oh, Samson, I'm sorry. You puppy.
All
Did that
right.
make him feel better?
Come here.
We are a little past time, but if you guys want, we can do one more round. Try to get everybody at least to the halfway mark, maybe.
Here's Samson.
Alrighty. See what happens.
All right.
Samson, you on TV?
So, Billy, you're outside of the stadium now. Any other last-ditch efforts?
No, I'm just gonna sulk.
You gonna just sit down outside, or you gonna go to the palace and watch from there?
Um, can I can I go wait by the stables?
Yes. Yep. They'll allow you to do that.
Hand
I'll
out
do
some more
that.
XP.
All right. So, hype. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm gonna sprint forward, or at least try to.
I think the Driscoll gave some experience to hype.
Hype.
Oh, Driscoll. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Captain Driscoll.
He just wants his name on the wall.
I think he does.
Noted. It's written. I will post it shortly.
Are you also using binder clips? It looks like you're using binder clips.
No, it's just black tape.
It's
Oh,
gorilla
okay, black
tape.
I'll tell you. If you as the audience wants to buy a spot on my shelf over here, all you need to do is be the Baltimore Ravens, a video game that I like, or an anime that I like. That's all. You do that, and you got a spot right here.
What if they do all three?
Oh my goodness! I will rip this entire wall down, and I will place a statue of you.
Oh, I gotta roll.
There's a skill bonus there for
A
hype as
member
well.
of the
I have,
Ravens,
yeah,
a
I
video
think
game.
That'll be a third skill
I've-
bonus.
Oh, I have 3 now. Okay, so
Yep.
let's see how bad I roll.
So you only need one to move
You
that.
only need one, yeah.
I only need 1. All right.
All right. Are you blindly sprinting out of the smoke?
Blindly sprinting.
All right. Let me get my directional die. All right. So you go this way. So you're kind of going in the right direction, but a little off. But you're out of the smoke, and that's the important part. All right, Rungus.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. Last chance to do something at all this entire night. Yes! That's success!
Yes. Sprinting.
Good! Oh yeah, and of course I'm gonna I can feel I'm sprinting, and since I can feel the energy flowing through my animal again, I'm going to beat as I go. As I run.
All right. Arms flapping. Rungus makes the turn, starts to catch up to Roland.
I'm gonna say I'm coming, rolling. If you know what I mean.
No, Ringus is something you have to get checked for before you can go into fourth grade.
That's ringworm, and you got it on the wrestling team.
Mats. They never clean those mats.
Nope.
All right. Dwyer. You faintly hear in the background something about Rungus coming. If you know what he means.
Ugh.
That's what he said.
I'm just like, hey, Bug, Mr. Cuddles, was it? We need to get out of here before he comes. You don't want to see that. Oh God, 81.
There's-
Even an additional help me here. I
that is
won't.
correct.
You know. Okay, let's see. I've burnt everything down to the ground.
Again.
Well, that's I've got very few things that I can do. Going across the track. Any chance that that's 20 feet?
You mean to the other side? No, that'd be
Yeah, that's what I figured.
that's like
Dwyer got
60,
skill
60 feet plus.
60 feet?
Yep. Dwyer, you did get a second skill bonus.
Who is that closest to me? On the inside edge of the track before the jump.
That is Allison the Stranger riding
Listen to
on
the stranger.
Hype's mount.
Is there anything on his mount that weighs about 60 pounds? Like
Probably the saddle.
the saddle? Could I use telekinesis to grab the saddle and try to pull the saddle out from under him?
Yes.
Or something like that? I want to do
Um,
that.
Roll it as a strike check.
So I'd roll a 20.
Yep.
There's another note. That one's almost eligible.
Nope.
I mean, not eligible, legible.
So you go to use telekinesis on the saddle. However, because of the weight of the person being on it, it's like you're tugging on it, but it's not moving.
Okay. God. I scream across the track to Allison, the stranger. I'm gonna diet. It's not nice, but I don't care.
So, did you just call me fat?
No, no, not at all. I did not. Not at all.
All right, Katarina makes another sprint. She's catching up. Second place. All right, Rog has started to make some progress. It seems like he stopped charging after the other chicken rider now. So for whatever reason, he seems okay from whatever weird thing that was going on with him before. Allison the Stranger is too distracted by the tauntings of Dwyer. Chombo is still celebrating his name. Nigel gets to make some moves. Despite all the smoke, Nigel is able to make the jump. Roland does not move. Samson does not. And Beaufrat just seems frozen in place. He just ever since Katarina whispered something to him, he just hasn't moved since. All right. So, first place is Dwyer. Second place is Katarina. Third place is Roland. Fourth place is Rungus. Fifth place is Beaufrat.
Better.
Sixth place is Samson. Seventh place is Hype. Eighth place is Chombo. Ninth place is Roland. Or I'm sorry, Nigel. 10th place is Rog. 11th place is Grix. Or no, sorry, 11th place is Allison. And then last place is Grix. So that is where we are. All right. So I guess we'll call it there for tonight. We'll pick up next week.
Boo.
I mean, unless everybody wants to go another round, I'm
One
fine
more
with it.
round.
I want my
One
experience.
more round.
Yeah.
I will divvy out experience this time.
I want one more round, but wake up tomorrow morning does
Yeah.
not.
It doesn't
That can make
seem
it a
like
little
you
rough.
do.
Sleepy, sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy.
All right.
Especially since I'm going to be stuck here talking to you jabronis for the next at least half an hour. Come on.
All right. Well, let's do some experience and see how that helps everybody out here.
That's a cool word, jabroni.
Whoa.
Hey, shut your mouth.
Oh shoot! Did I get
Alright,
another
so that's
experience
fine.
since I? Yes, I got one more since I counted.
You guys remember when they used to chant "You suck" to the rock? I'm pretty sure that's what they chanted at it. It was the deal.
Barack was a heel?
That's crazy.
Do
Dwayne
you
Johnson.
remember when John Cena was a heel?
He was Rocky Maivia.
Oh yeah, that's right. When he was Rocky Maivia.
He had
Right.
those stupid tassel things. Do you remember those?
I don't remember tassels, but the way you
You
described
gotta
it,
look it up. It's like
okay.
they're trying to make him look like an islander or something.
Well,
Oh.
I'll tell you what. Just based that, I'm going to say that at the very least, we know that Hype is the people's champ.
I think tonight
I
he
thought
is.
Chombo is the people's champ.
Combo's the jabroni.
Okay, no. Chombo is the people's champ, and the real champ is the person in first place. So.
No, because like the people's champ is never going to be like Chombo. That's like a foreign menace name. Like Chombo's got to be from like Latvia or something.
No. Chombo is here. Chombo is ready.
No, Chombo's like you're definitely.
Chombo's been
like
celebrating for 3 rounds.
You guys definitely blew his head up a little bit.
All right. Experience points. Rungus, 525.
Oh my god. That's amazing. That's not counting bonuses, right? I've been adding those as I've been going.
Correct. This is just the GM awarded stuff.
Wow, I'm about to gain a level.
So Katarina will get 550 more. So I'll make sure
you
she
guys
gets...
are that close to leveling? I'm not that close.
I'm pretty close.
Pretty close? I am...
Yep.
Dwyer,
I'm at...
you get 600.
Oh, I got 600.
100. Big night.
We got Hype, 575.
That's because Dwyer did some awesome shit tonight.
And then Billy, even though he's out of the race a good chunk, he got 475.
There you go.
Adam did some stuff, man.
He did.
He helps out. Samson is literally stuck at that corner because of Billy.
Not. He's sleeping under my feet.
Oh wait, Atlas just got some bonus XP for Hype.
Nice.
Yep. Squeeze them on in.
Way out there.
Because he said he wasn't that close to leveling. But let me tell you something, Atlas. He's lying. He's right where we are. He's right where we are. You should give us all some experience.
Should have squeezed
That
one
sounds
right in
like
there at the end of the
communism.
stream, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
Boy.
communism is great if it gives me experience. Give me
Right.
experience.
Nice. That's good.
I'll sell my soul for experience.
Okay, that's maybe too far.
Why don't we
No.
finish with a
No.
raid this time? We don't usually raid
Oh my goodness.
a couple
Yeah,
games.
great.
Yeah, I want to raid.
Let's
Yeah, me too.
let's raid.
No, we should raid, but we should do one turn of combat while we're in that chat.
All through
That's
text.
how we raid.
Yeah.
Gonna keep playing.
No, I know it's your stream, but shh, we're rolling.
what do we want to do when we raid?
Yes.
We've never raided in this chat before.
We need to figure out what raiding for us means.
I think we should all ask a very poignant question when we get in there.
Yes. Okay. So everybody, we're gonna raid. Take 60 seconds to absorb everything that stream has to offer, and then ask everybody at the same seconds after we jump in. Ask a question.
This
Can't
is
wait
too
that long.
elaborate.
No, that for our
10 seconds. I will wait 10.
I think I'm gonna
okay,
put
10 seconds.
I'm gonna put if you know what I mean at the end of mine.
That's.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell them to get aboard the hype train.
All right, here we go.
This is why you bound fungus.